This is a Kentucky Wesleyan College special presentation. I'm Eric Holt, the Assistant SID, and I'm here with Brian Jackson. You guys are helping with an event this weekend at KWC. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, Street Relief is a project that we started actually back in the 90s to address the problem of homelessness in Owensboro and Davis County. And we have 5 shelters that provide resources for people dealing with emergency poverty every day, and they need help. And Kentucky ranks right now 50th in the nation in terms of providing resources to homeless people. So we want to turn the ship around, and so we've designed 4 weeks of all kinds of activities to focus our audience's attention at 5 different radio stations, 5 different audience, focus their attention on the problem of homelessness and give them some entry-level ways to be part of the solution. And one of them will happen Saturday at KWC when we've teamed up. Ashley Furniture Home Store has teamed up with there's so many businesses. Benny Clark, Homes by Benny Clark, thank you. There's always somebody to hand me the right answer. Homes by Benny Clark, they're sponsoring the broadcast that we're going to do at KWC at the Sports Center. And here's what happens. We've told all of our audiences, any donation to Street Relief gets you in the games. Whether it's cash or canned goods, if you can bring $1, if you can bring a can of beans. And all of that will go directly to immediate use in relieving homelessness and giving these people a place to stay, something to eat, and full case management. Let's find out how you got homeless. Let's see what we need to do to get you back into the mainstream, get you a place to live, get you a job, get you off drugs or alcohol, whatever the situation has to be. And we have, like I said, we've got the Daniel Patino Shelter, we've got the Bulware Mission, we've got Owensboro Regional Rehab, we've got St. Benedict's, and we've got Oasis, the Spouse Abuse Shelter, all participating with us, providing volunteers and helping us put this thing together, because they get all the money and they'll spend it, and they'll divide it all up, and all of the canned goods and toilet supplies and cleaning supplies that people bring and donate. So that's the whole thing. That's what Street Relief is. It's about raising consciousness. We could raise $10 million and we couldn't fix everything. But over time, as we help our audience focus their attention on the problem of homelessness, we've learned that more people will volunteer, and they'll organize their Sunday school class, or they'll make a family event out of helping a shelter. They'll build homeless relief into their lives. Not everybody, but a lot of people. So that's where we're going. So we're going to set up and do live radio from the Sports Center this Saturday from noon till 3 as we get ready for the 3:15 tip-off of the men's game. And we're going to invite people to bring any donation at all to Street Relief and get in and watch the games, and hopefully we'll be able to generate a giant crowd, and it'll feel good, and people will be screaming, and that'll be all right. We'll also be selling Street Relief t-shirts that were donated by Terry's Tees, and Street Relief bracelets and stickers that were donated by our friends at Memco.com. And all of this financed, of course, by Ashley Furniture Home Store. And there are lots of other businesses that have gotten involved. Why? Because they know that they can invest this amount of money in Street Relief, and we will help them turn it into a larger amount of money because it generates donations. So there's a domino effect going on, and those of you who have studied the theory of big numbers know that this is how you get there. So the Street Relief Project is back. I am humbled and grateful to work with the people who run the shelters and actually deal every day with families experiencing emergency poverty, families living in their truck, families living in a park, families who, for a number of reasons, and if you ask, for instance, James Barnett, who runs the Daniel Patino Shelter, what's the main reason people become homeless? And he will tell you there isn't one. It's different for every human being. And if you were at the Patino Homeless Shelter right now, you'd meet a lady with a master's degree. You would meet a guy who used to own and run a very successful business. Concourse of circumstance, generally event upon event upon event, loss of job, loss of health insurance, sickness or injury. Sometimes these circumstances snowball, and this is why, while a lot of people say most of us are only a paycheck away from homelessness, what I like to say is most of us are only a couple of life events away from homelessness. And turning the ship around in Kentucky is very important to a lot of us, and getting ourselves going in the right direction. So that's what we're up to. There's more to come. We'll be back at the KWC campus on the 6th of February for our night without a home at the gym, and we'll have food and beverage and entertainment and bingo and live auction and a lot of opportunities to participate. And then, of course, the actual Street Relief Weekend is in February 13th, 14th, 15th. Valentine's Day weekend will be at Town Square Mall, broadcasting on 5 stations, inviting people to buy a Street Relief bracelet, a Street Relief button, or a Street Relief T-shirt, and or bring a donation of shelf-stable food, cleaning supplies, or toilet supplies, like toothpaste and whatnot. And all of that stuff will go straight to the shelters, and that's what it's about. You're invited to be part of it, and thank you for showing up with a camera and letting me talk.
Oh, no problem, Brian. And we thank you so much, and thanks to the Cromwell group for doing all this stuff. This has been a special presentation of Kentucky Wesleyan College Athletics. Thank you.